Make no mistake about it. I'm here because of
crooked Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of our country, is destroying our country. This country is being destroyed rapidly, not slowly, rapidly. On the borders, on energy, on inflation, on everything you can name. Afghanistan removal, everything about what he's done. He's destroying our country. And he's also destroying it with weaponization. And this is purely his weaponization. See who's in the courtroom. You go, just see who's in the courtroom. You'll see. And you'll see where they come from. And if you report it accurately, a lot of people are going to be very upset. But this is all election hunting, election interfering. It's going after Joe Biden's political opponent because he can't do it himself. And they're helping out. And we have a judge who's highly conflicted. He happens to be corrupt. It's the worst confliction. It's the worst that anybody's seen. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. There can't even be the prospect of an impropriety. And it's a shame.
As the former president awaits the verdict in his criminal trial, the disinformation machine is in overdrive. Now, as you can tell, I'm not American. I'm not biased. I'm not institutionalized. I'm not brainwashed. I live in reality. I don't worship any leaders or faiths or ideology. I just try to tell it like it is. And what I see in the US right now is extremely dangerous. Kind, smart, rational people turning against each other. Abusive, aggressive, and uncivilized. This is not normal. And sadly, much of it stems from our elected representatives and is repeated by political for-profit media. Republican lawmakers, they adore their leader Trump, and they also don't have any policies. Because under Donald Trump, they had no policies. They only seek to reverse existing legislation, to deregulate or ban abortion or contraception, or ban immigrants and asylum seekers, or ban gay marriage, or ban transgender people from sport, or ban history in classes, or ban discussion of race and slavery, or ban discussion of gender identity, or ban gender reassignment surgery, or ban pronouns, or ban Muslims, or ban you from drinking water while waiting to vote, and banning democracy in favor of autocracy. For a party that claims to be for small government, they sure do like to control your freedom. The Democrats under Joe Biden, as far as I can see, are the only party of liberty, from reproductive rights, gay rights, human rights. Civilized people recognize that what America calls progressive is actually normal all around the world. And when Joe Biden says he'll be a president for every American, he actually means it. Male, female, non-binary, black, white, brown, and everyone in between. We're all the same. Every race, culture, religion, and nationality. America is a rich melting pot to be celebrated. Celebrated for our differences, but also, and most importantly, for our shared humanity. Republicans, it seems, under Donald Trump, only want straight, white, Christian nationalist males to be free in America. Everybody else is restricted. And that's why the disinformation being spread about Trump's trial is so dangerous. Because the rule of law keeps us all safe. And it's essential that there aren't separate laws for the rich and powerful, because Trump has spent his life paying his way out of trouble, buying people's silence, threatening them, or suing them. And when his crimes fused with politics, they became our business too. Because he wanted to run as a public servant. And because the president isn't the king, he's an elected representative, he's subject to the same laws as you and I. And election fraud, campaign finance fraud, and election interference were all illegal even when Trump was a child. These crimes weren't invented for him. It's just that nobody broke them like he did before. So whilst he might tell you it's a witch hunt, he still broke the law. He keeps inadvertently admitting to the crime because he doesn't think it's wrong. Because he's always done shit like this. That's who he is. A fraudster property flipper from the 80s. His bravado is the only thing that's kept him afloat. He can't even raise the money to pay his court fines in all the other cases against him, including sexual abuse. This guy loves himself and hates America. I love America more than he does, and Republicans deserve better. The country deserves better. Don't sell your soul for him, because he won't thank you for it. Today he tried to throw his own kids under the bus outside the courtroom, blaming them for his crimes. desperate, and desperate men say and do desperate things. The world is looking on, and political leaders everywhere are extremely concerned about Donald Trump as a political candidate for president. Many are sounding the same warning now as the American journalist Dorothy Thompson did about Adolf Hitler in 1932. We must learn from history, because Trump, even as a convicted criminal, will never go quietly. I'm Anthony Davis. You can hear me on the 5 Minute News YouTube channel, catch me on Wednesdays co-hosting Uncovered, and on Sunday on The Weekend Show with Midas Touch.